the gang politics amongst black people doesn't matter to anybody but black people?
Yeah. How they got to get their shit together, we already got ours together. We good.
Here's what I don't understand, folks. Why are there so many people speaking out on black people, the black community, about us getting our shit together? There's a lot of black people who have their stuff together, folks. Maybe not the black gangs, because those are dummies. But all this does is create division, which is what the government wants. That's why they created the gangs and created the tension in the prisons, so it can spill out to the streets. They don't want you to know about all this. There's a lot of forces that work behind the scenes that a lot of people do not know. I don't get it. And I'm always seeing some dumb ex-gangbanger sitting there who participated in the destruction of his own community, having something to say about black people as well, or letting other people outside the communities say something. Because if I was in there, I would be respectful to the man, but I would say, sir, there's a lot of stuff going on that has happened with black people that you have no idea. They push this negative culture out into the media and people believe it.
Now listen, we're nobody's fool, but I pity the fool. Now listen.
Let me stop. But you know what I'm saying, folks. We can all come together and make a difference instead of talking about what the other community is not doing. I don't see a lot of black people doing it unless it's the celebrities. And we know who the black celebrities work for. They're no different than the gangs. And it's sad that this goes on the internet. It's sad. And I don't think this man means any harm, like I said. I think he just thinking this. Like, he really believe he's doing something to make a difference. Or maybe he don't care. Maybe he just don't care. Who knows?
See, that doesn't sound bad.
Like,
that doesn't sound bad.
Hey,
and it's just sad to say, but it's the truth.
We're going to show it in action, though, you know?
Now, you see, folks, this is what I'm saying. Look at that dumbass ex-gangbanger right there. He should just keep his fucking mouth closed. He's no different than black conservatives out here pushing this dumbass agenda. They have tricked these people in believing all this shit that happened to the black community was self-destruction. Part of it was self-destruction, but it was the gangbangers and the drug dealers. It was them who did all this that caused the damage. It just wasn't black people. It was the gangbangers. Okay, brother or young man, he doesn't represent black people. But yeah, he's sitting up there with some outsider speaking on black politics. But they keep pushing these type of dudes out there as a representation of black people. We all know it was the gangs and the drug dealers, I keep saying it, that destroyed the community and some of those black conservatives too. I just don't understand why people will sit there and let an outsider speak about black people. I believe they should keep it, if you're speaking on black gangs, keep it about black gangs. Black gangs have nothing to do with black people, period. Okay, black people problems is systematic issues. It was a system that was created that caused a lot of this stuff that's going on, period, folks. And like I said, I don't think this man means any harm, and I don't even think the gangbanger means any harm. They just don't know.
I'm saying we ain't gonna do a lot of talking, man.
Why do you think that is? Because when you know, he's saying Mexican, but there's a lot of Hispanics and Latinos, Puerto Ricans, Bloods, Crips, and that persuasion as well. Y'all are able to come together and there not be any dissent, especially with like leadership together.
Yeah, I guess it comes from the household, man.
Now, folks, we all know, first of all, every group of gangs have problems. Even white people. The mafia has been killing each other forever. White bikers have been killing each other forever. Come on, folks. Gangbangers have problems. And yes, he's right. It does start at the home. The home the government split up. The home that the government system tried to destroy, tried to split up. And I shouldn't even say try, because they've done a very good job. Yes, you have, government. And until people outside of our community stop trying to tell us what the problem is, because they're trying to create this narrative that was pushed on them by the media, that was pushed on them by their leadership. Nobody knows exactly what happened to the black community. We know what happened to us. And it's more than just not sticking together. People don't stick together. They don't just wake up and say, I don't like that man over there. There was a whole system created. No different than, like I said, the bikers and the mafia. Gangbangers have never got along in any group. You go to California, North, South, Hispanics, they've always had issues. That's normal in the gang culture. But what I do not like is when people try to push the black gang culture on black people. There's a plenty of black people who work hard, get up and go to work every day, who stick together, and that is ready for whatever as well. So I don't think this man means harm, but it's just but he's out here pushing a narrative that's been pushed on other people outside of our community. See, all you people think speaking bad about black people and trying to saying black people don't take accountability. It has nothing to do with taking accountability. Someone planned this shit. The accountability that we need to take, you guys keep pushing them to the forefront. The drug dealers, you guys push them in the media, in hip-hop, and worship them in hip-hop and on TV. The gangbangers, you guys worship them. So it's time to get the record straight, folks. And that's why this channel is here. To get the record straight.
And I pity the fool that tries to get in my way.
Peace.